Just wanted to show you guys something. In this particular parking lot located in West Hollywood, it's pretty empty right now. But back then when I didn't have any clients, back then when I was struggling to make money, my bills were piling up, and I had two options. Sit, complain, play the victim, or go out there and get it like I've told many of you reaching out to me. And I can't tell you guys how to get new clients. I mean, at times when you guys ask me that, I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, elaborate on that. How do you get new clients? What do you want me to tell you? There's no secret potion. There's no magical formula on how to get them. It's just common sense. The way that I did it, now I'm going to say how I did it. If this helps you guys, awesome. If it doesn't, like, I don't know what you guys want. How I did it in this empty parking lot, I didn't have the money to promote myself, to professionally market myself, paying for advertisements, flyers, paying for somebody to give me a shout out. I didn't have any money whatsoever. And keep in mind, at the time I had two kids, head of the household, paying all the bills. Then I just had to go out there and find clients myself. And one thing I'm going to point out, I'm not going to edit this. I just want you guys to get the real Manny from Signature Auto Detailing. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat this. That's one thing I'm never going to do. I'm never going to sugarcoat it. So if I come off as rude or just like an a-hole, sorry, not sorry. It's how I am. And I am a little sick, so that's another thing. I do apologize for it. I would come to this parking lot. I would sit in my car for 2, 3, even 4 hours at times, not getting home till 10, 11 o'clock at night. Why? Because I was out here, passing out business cards in person. I would sit in my vehicle, watch what type of vehicle, the type of vehicle rolling in, where they would park, see the person that was getting out of the vehicle into which restaurant they were going into, wait till they got out. Now, the reason why I waited till they got out is because if I gave them a business card as they were walking into the restaurant, most likely they're just going to toss it in the trash. They're here to meet a friend, significant other, maybe a family member. You really think they're going to like pay attention to my business card? No, they're going to get into business with what they're here for. So I would wait till they got out of the restaurant, remember their face, and when I would see them out in the distance, start walking in their direction, and then approach them, pitch them cold right there and there. Most often than not, I would stutter. I had no idea what I was doing, but I needed to get over that fear. Talk to people. Approach them. Good evening, sir. I couldn't help but admire the beautiful. And I would try to know the make and model they had. For example, all right? Good evening, sir. I couldn't help but admire your lovely 458 Italia. The reason why I would want to do that in particular, a 458 Italia, that's a Ferrari. The reason why I wanted to acknowledge the vehicle is because I wanted the client to know, oh, this guy knows his cars. So first off, right there, that's a little hint of like, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's dealt with this type of vehicle before, even though I never did. But I would want to make sure that the potential client knew that I had somewhat experience, or at least have done my research on the type of vehicle it was. So there. Good evening. I couldn't help but admire your lovely 458 Italia. If you ever need anybody to come to your home or place of business to service your vehicle, feel free to give me a call. Hand them my business card in person in their hand. I would not do that thing that people do where they leave the business card or flyer on the windshield. Because ask yourselves, what do you do when you see a business card or a flyer on your car after you're getting back from the supermarket? It annoys you, right? Pick it up, toss it, throw it on the floor. I knew that I could increase my chances by approaching them in person, having that personal interaction, and letting them know that I knew what type of vehicle they drove. And then from there, more often than not, they would tell me like, okay, well, what do you charge? What are your rates? Where do you come out to? Do you come to such and such city? And even if it was fucking far, if I had one opportunity to drive, I don't know, maybe 20 miles out, yes. When I was struggling, I would take anything. I'll go anywhere. I wouldn't get all like, no, I only stay with the 5-mile radius. And no, I need to get multiple cars. Like, dude, go out there. If you guys are struggling, Go to wherever it is they want you to go. Obviously, you're not gonna go to another state, but I mean, if you have nothing coming in, have this in mind. You're not going there for that one person. You're not going there for that one person. Try to get the neighbor. Get there, do an awesome job. Like, hey, Bob, is there anybody in your neighborhood that can benefit from my services? Who is it? Oh, that neighbor? What's his name? And go over there after you're done with this vehicle. Knock on the damn door. Hey, Bob over there told me that you love your vehicle and you've been looking for somebody to detail it. I just did his vehicle. He loves it. Would you mind if I did your vehicle? Oh, really? Bob said that? All right. Yeah. How much you charge? And boom. And I'm just like, because I thought about all this myself, it just mind boggles me that people message me telling me, how do I get new clients? To me, it's common sense. Maybe to you guys, it's not. But when you guys reach to somebody asking them a question like that, try to do some type of research or try to properly ask a question. If I were to ask somebody, how do you get new clients? Keep in mind the person that you're reaching out has the knowledge you're seeking. 2, is probably busy. And 3, might get bothered by how you're asking it. Because they're going to look at you like this. Dude, if you can't figure it out on your own, you don't have it. You should just not even bother getting into business. 2, like, I'm not even going to say. If I were to reach out to somebody and ask them, how do you get new clients? This is what I would do. For example, hey, Jason, I've tried getting clients this way, and I'm also thinking about getting clients this method, and then explain both of them. In your opinion, which one is best? And if none of them work, what would you recommend? You see the difference? Now you're showing this guy that you're somehow smart enough, that you're thinking on your own, and you're not just simply asking for a handout. You're not just simply like, hold my hand, walk me. You're just asking them for some feedback after you've done a little bit of research. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like I'm just going on a rant, guys, and I don't want to make my video so long. So I hope that helps. Yeah, that's it.